Welcome back. Growing your investments includes protecting them as well. With the increase in cybersecurity issues today, it is important to make sure you take every step to keep your assets safe. Stuart Smith with ML&R Wealth Management here with some good pointers on protecting against cyber fraud and other financial mishaps. It's great to have you back. This one really affects everybody.
Everybody.
All right, tip number one, you say beware of scams.
Well, there are scams everywhere now. It's on the phone, it's in your email, it's online. Anything that you do, you have an opportunity for somebody to reach out and take something. So be careful of what you give to people online, over the phone, especially when you get an email that's phishing, that looks funny. Don't use that click through to the bank or whatever it may be. Go to the original one where you know whatever bank it is that you work with, that's the right one. Because they're trying to get information from you so that they can.
That's a great point.
They can take anything, money, financial information.
And it could all hurt you in one way or the other, the one way they get to you. You say also to protect your personal information. This goes really with everything, but online especially, doesn't it?
Well, what we've gotten to is a social media world where you want everything out there. You want to share everything with everybody, but you be careful of some of the personal stuff that you probably don't need to share. Birth dates, mother's maiden names, where you got married, where you went to college, things like that, because people get that information and they use that to decipher passwords and get into accounts.
Some of the hackers and the people that do that are some of the smartest ones out there.
That's
unfortunately.
Exactly right.
All right, you say to review your credit report, and there's a lot of ways really to do this now too.
Yeah, so there are 3 agencies that you can go in and they will give you a credit report for free once a year. It's a great way to just do a check-in and make sure that nothing's happened. There's also some great services out there that you can hire who will actually monitor your credit report for you and let you know if something unusual has happened. So either hire somebody to do that on a regular basis or at least check once a year, twice a year with some of these agencies just to make sure there's nothing unusual in your report.
That's a worthwhile expense too for a lot of people.
Definitely.
To have someone monitor that
Peace
credit.
of mind.
Well, that's what's the cost of that for sure. All right, this is something I'm guilty of. I don't do enough. Change your passwords regularly.
Yeah. So what we found, a couple of years ago, a lot came out. A lot of agencies were getting hacked, and what they found was people are using the same username and password everywhere. So one, don't use the same username with your bank, with your credit card, with your social media, with your email, and also change your passwords every 3 to 6 months. Make them a little complicated. Don't just make them easy. And then if you need to, add like a password tracker. There are products out there that can hold all the passwords for all your various accounts. It makes it easier for you.
That's what I would need for sure with as many, because everything's got a password
from the doctor's office to your bank to whatever it may be.
Nathan needs a password just to get onto the weather computer over there. All right, you say finally your 5th tip, react quickly.
So if you suspect anything, whether it's something on your credit card, whether it's your bank, call them right away. Put an alert on your credit report so that they'll basically freeze so nobody can go out and get credit beyond that. And call the IRS. You can get a personal identification number with the IRS to file your tax return protected. There are lots of ways to do that, but as soon as you have any suspicion, go ahead and take care of it, and it'll lock down your account so nothing bad happens.
That's a great point. All great points, no doubt about it. Stuart, great to have you back with us. Thanks for being here on Midday.